Hey guys, it's me, Sherry. Welcome to my channel. This channel is all about finding whatever it is your heart desires. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can tune in and see what I'll be finding next week. So last week I talked about finding the love you need, and I received a few questions from some of you. So I would like to address one of the most frequently asked questions real quick before we get started. So what do you do when your significant other knows your love language but just won't take the initiative to give it to you? From experience, I know this is very hurtful, and I swear it feels like a piece of you is dying daily because basically your love tank is past empty. It's on negative. And listen, as I mentioned before, I am not a therapist or any type of behavioral health professional. I only speak from experience. Matter of fact, we all have experiences in life that hopefully we feel an obligation to share, with hopes that the experience can touch someone else in some way. So anyway, my answer to that question is this: if two people are fully engaged in making their relationship work, then they both have to be willing to express the love language that the other one is seeking. And if they are not willing to do so, then there is some type of disconnect, right? And a conversation needs to be had to resolve whatever issue or issues there are that are causing the disconnect. Sometimes there may be some deep-rooted grievances that has not been shared or resolved and is stifling the motivation to please the other person. I hope that helps some of you, but I really suggest seeking some marriage counseling so y'all can learn to give and receive the love you both desire. Whew. I feel all your energies about this love thing, as I am an empath, and it makes me so sad knowing that people are living daily without being shown the real love they desire. So please purchase the book. I don't have any affiliation with it at all. I just know it helped me, and I hope that it can help you and your relationships. So now, today, I want to talk to you about finding the ability to stop judging other people's perspectives. So we, meaning most of us, go through life thinking we know it all, and our way of thinking or doing things is the only way. After all, we all perfect, right? Lately, it seems as if everyone has an opinion on other people and how they should live their life and how they should view certain situations. We tend to think that our way of thinking is the end-all be-all. And I feel like it's important to impart in others how we think and handle situations from our prior experiences. As we all know, experiences create wisdom. But when we start to feel agitated, frustrated, and judgmental because someone does not do something the way we would have them do it, or chooses not to see things from our perspective, I feel like we have now crossed over boundaries that are off limits, and in ways it starts to be borderline bullying. We are not perfect, so therefore, who are we to judge? Only the Creator can judge. I was in a conversation with some folk, and one mentioned, this particular girl, she mentioned that she was dating this guy, and she said they were sort of exclusive, but they promised each other if they met someone that they just had to get to know better, they would inform the other person. And I said, ooh, girl, that seems like a setup for disaster. Because you may end up hurt after investing all your time and energy into this guy. And the other person said, hey, if that works for you, do you. I could have easily berated her with, girl, you are so naive. He's taking advantage of you. Girl, you sound really ridiculous. Girl, are you crazy? All of that. But I sat back and I thought about my reply, and I realized I was projecting my values on her as to how I would have handled the situation. So from that point on, I came to the realization that everyone is not going to view life the way you do or handle situations the way you do, and that is okay. We all have our own way of seeing life based on our own experiences. People are so quick to pass judgment. It seems I'm like I'm doing now, but I'm really not judging. I'm just explaining the overall process by which it seems we judge others. Lately, I have become more aware of my thoughts and opinions of others, and hopefully this resonates with you as well. I learned a quote from a friend that I try to keep in the forefront of my mind when dealing with others. And it goes like this. And it helps me to be less judgmental. So when I find myself standing in judgment of others, I say this quote: my life, my rules. Your life, my rules. If you find yourself judging others, you are essentially saying, my life, my rules, your life, my rules. And that's not fair to the other person, because who appointed us judge and jury over anyone's life? So call me crazy, but ultimately, my life, God's rules. So let's love one another, respect the individual and individuality, agree to disagree, and keep it moving. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can tune in and see what I'll be finding next week.